So, good evening, good evening, good evening. We are back again. We are back again. Europa League tonight. How you feeling, man? You good?
Bro, nervous. I wasn't nervous yesterday, Lee. I wasn't actually nervous, but today there's something a bit of a weird energy. You know what I mean?
Is it the title of the video?
Yeah.
you must, you
I
must
see
win
what
this
you did
game.
there. I see you last night
Yeah,
trolling
go
me.
on. It's funny, man. People in the chat were thinking you were in Seville. Have you dropped a hint you were going to Seville or something? People are
No,
saying,
no, no, no. You know what it is with Seville? It was an awkward flight because you have to go down to either different, like maybe country, and then go to Seville. There's no direct flights from Manchester,
no,
so
no,
I
no,
looked
that's
at
not.
it. Yeah,
Mm.
so you have to go, I think, either Malaga or somewhere, and then go to Sevilla or somewhere like that.
Malaga's not
So
too far, to be fair.
yeah,
Malaga's. I'm half hour from Malaga, and it's about another. Well, from Malaga, you can go straight down the motorway to Seville, about 2 hours. You can get a bus
yeah,
straight from Malaga Airport. But yeah, it's long though, man. It's long. Like
yeah.
you get the flight and then you got to sit on a bus for 2 hours. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Oh man,
on the bus for
but it's a
nearly as
nice
long as
city,
the
though.
flight.
It's a
Oh,
nice city. My
Seville's
mate Adam's
beautiful,
there.
man.
It's
Proper nice
beautiful.
city.
Andalusia is it called? Andalusia, the area. You know what I mean? So I like it, man. You know what? To be fair, everyone's architecture's nice. So hopefully
Mm.
the results nice, man. Because you don't want to be going there and getting beat by Sevilla, who have a history about this competition, man. This is what's kind of like not worrying me, but I'm like, yo, man, these guys, man, they always seem to do it. They always seem, no matter what the situation is, they win. You know what I mean? And we've got a
Yeah.
couple of injuries, a couple of suspensions. So, boy, big. We must though. If we lose tonight, the embarrassment of losing to Villa again.
Mate,
That's
after the
four
way Rams
straight, bro.
cooked me on Tuesday, mate, yeah, I'm kind of hoping you do lose. It's gonna be my turn tomorrow. Hey, mate, so to be fair, I watched them at the weekend. They were good at the weekend, man. They
Yeah,
battered Valencia. Well, the scoreline didn't show
but
they battered
yeah,
Valencia, but they beat Valencia comfortably, mate. And
yeah,
yeah, they were playing some good football, man. Like Cavani might get relegated. He's at Valencia, isn't he?
bro. That's crazy, When you look at their squad, yeah, they got some decent little players. They got American guy called Musa. He's quite decent. The left back Gaia, who's always been like linked with us for some reason. He's a one
Yeah.
club man. He's been there forever. Yeah, man. Listen, I remember when you know what is the problem was with these clubs here. They keep selling their best players, and it hurts them in the way they sold what's that player to Man City? They sold Ferran Torres. They
Mm.
sold the Wolves player that's come to Wolves now. They keep selling, and when you keep selling your best players, this is what eventually happens, man. It catches up to you, man. It
Yeah,
catches up
look
to you, mate. So
at Southampton. Southampton's a prime example of that as well. All them players that come through that academy, yeah, and now they're 20th. It's mad. It's
imagine they
actually,
kept Mane. Imagine they kept Van Dijk. All these players. Imagine. I reckon they could be what Leicester are. Obviously, Leicester what they used to be. You know what I mean?
mm,
They could have been that sort of club. Yeah, Guedes, that's it. But they haven't done that. And ultimately, when you start losing your best players, man, you start getting players that just patch it up a little bit. Then you know what I mean? You need to do what Bilbao do. Look at Bilbao. They don't. I don't
mm.
think they got players that are not from the city of
Yeah,
Bilbao.
yeah, they're from the Basque region. Every player. They don't
Yeah,
have anyone from outside of the Basque region of Spain, man. That's mad. And they've been
that's
in
mad,
two out of the
man.
last three Copa del Rey finals.
Wow,
That's crazy,
that's
isn't it?
crazy.
Yeah, they lost to
That's
Barca,
crazy.
and I think they lost to who did they lose? Betis. I think it was Betis beat them, or maybe
Yeah,
Betis. No, Betis beat Valencia. It was the
yeah.
final. Well, I can't remember, but yeah, they've been two out of the last three. But it's crazy though. But just shows if you run your club properly, you do all right, and you
Yeah.
have that stable foundations, which leads me perfectly on to Tottenham. We'll come back to United in a bit. Yeah, this bald fraud that is running that
Oh,
football club, bro, he is shameless. Absolutely shameless.
I
For
had to
anybody,
verify them comments.
mate, so did I. I got sent them and I was like, no, that's a wind up. Yeah, I was like, so I Googled it. I was like, no way has he actually come out and said all of this. Yeah, anybody who doesn't know, yeah, Daniel Levy done a sit down with Cambridge University yesterday. Well, maybe it was ages ago, but it was released yesterday.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Talking about Harry Kane can absolutely win trophies at Spurs. But being a legend is also important, he said. The fact that he's a top class goal scorer for Tottenham is making history. I hope one day there is a statue of Harry outside the stadium. Is he mad? A statue
Bro,
for what? He's won
let's
nothing,
let's just
bro.
kind of nitpick at what he said. He said Harry Kane can still win trophies. Tottenham have never won a trophy in about 16, 17 years. Harry Kane can be a legend based on what? What's he a legend for? What's he done? And then his statue, like, again, like, why are we championing like just goals? Like, wait, like statue, like you're just taking a mick out of Tottenham fans, and that's all you're doing, really. Like Tottenham fans, when I'm hearing that, I'm thinking, is that what we are now? Just giving like statues to players who just get goals and obviously become all-time record goal scorer. Like, bro, come on, man. Like, don't mock us, man. That's what I'd be feeling right now. Like, he's sitting there and I want to win trophies, but he's saying, yeah, well, you know, he can still win trophies. No, you're not. No, he's not. Like, read the room, man. He's not going to win trophies there. He's not. He's been there how long? All his career, really.
Yeah.
And it's not
since 11, I think. That's mad, isn't it? Since he's 11, he's won nothing.
He's won nothing.
When you actually deep that, yeah, like Sabitzer was in the country 27 days and won a trophy.
Yeah, exactly. Vegas.
He's been there 15, 16, 18 years or something at Tottenham and never won anything. Bro, that club's immune, man, to winning trophies. They're allergic to trophies, man. But he's
you know what it is, though? What's he trying to, like, you're just trying to basically hold down a player just because he has value. He's the only bit of kind of hope you've got. You know, he's the only kind of bit of clout that you've got. If you like take Harry Kane away from that football club and Tottenham are, let's say, a top 10 club, if that, mate. And he's giving them a bit of relevance, Harry Kane, because he's giving them goals. He's an important player. He's the only world-class player that they've got. Like, generally, he's holding on to him for dear life. Like, what are you gonna do when he retires and what? Like, what's your plan? That you don't have a plan. You know what I mean? And you're coming out and saying, yeah, you can win trophies. Yeah, because you know now you're sweating because he might be leaving this summer, like he always does every summer. I think that football was a joke, mate. And Daniel Levy doing like talks at Cambridge. Like, what's his success plan to Cambridge students? Like, yeah, so my record at Tottenham is that I have not won anything. I've not won anything.
But
what
if
is
you
my
want to
success?
go go-karting, the go-karting track will be ready by the summer. and we're planning on putting a nightclub there and some restaurants and that, so you can have a bit of grub as well. Like, that shambles, mate. Like, if I was a Tottenham fan, never will be, right? But if I was a Tottenham fan, mate, I would be going mad. And they just all seem so chill. They're all calm.
Yeah.
Like, I know Toby and Expressions and some others out, like, they go mad when they're losing Henry as well, like, and when they're drawing that. But mate, I'd be down the stadium looking for him. Like, real talk, I'd be looking outside for him.
You're doing everything, talking about everything, but there's no actions. Like, where's the actions? Where, you know, we want to see a success plan to get a trophy. We want to see the best managers. We want to see back managers. We want to, bro, you need to do things to make it possible for them to win. But it's the history, innit? Like, you need to change that history kind of like mantle. They won the under 17s. That's about it. You know what I mean? Like, fair play to them. Mate. But I don't know, man. I just think this guy
the Soul Cup as well once upon a time, mate.
That's near you, that.
Wait, I didn't know this. Steve said it. Yeah, Big Steve said it, right? It's actually on their website as well.
Oh, bro, my God.
It's a disgrace. On their website, they have listed like the Ipswich Hospital Cup or something and the Norwich Hospital Cup, like the Costa del Sol Trophy. I'm like, some Japanese trophy they won. I'm like, are they listing pre-season trophies here? Like, it is actually embarrassing, bro. That club is an absolute disgrace. Yeah, when people talk about Man City and all these sanctions and all that, yeah, like, yeah, that's how every club should run. Throw your money in, put your money in. They shouldn't be being done for that. And then you got somebody like him. Yeah, it was just creaming millions out of that football club and making anything other than football. He should be kicked out the league, bro.
He should be. But the thing is, though, it's again, because he's kind of nice in the Premier League. He listens to what they say. You know, he's a good. Like, every single time I see these journalists, they always praising Daniel Levy. You know, he's a good businessman. He gets a lot of money for these players. He's hard to work with, so that means he's a good owner. Like, bollocks, man. And then they want to call out other owners who are actually ambitious, but sack and fire manage because they think it's not good enough. But then this guy here gets all the praise. I don't understand the love that Daniel Levy always gets, that he's the best owner because he's got a new stadium and Tottenham, you know, they've net spend and this and that under Pochettino. Nah, bollocks, man. You go out to win. You actually go out to win, man.
When they all sit there saying he's a good businessman, what's that got to do with winning football? Like winning football matches? It makes no sense. Like, well done, you're good at business, fantastic, great, yeah. But how's that helping the football club? It's not. Because all
But
that's
it's not,
happening
though.
is it's getting loads more income in, yeah, but it's not going onto the pitch.
It's going on to the to Beyonce's concert. It's going on to NFL. It's going on to everything but football. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think that the Tottenham fan, they're all taught, man. Like I think they listen. They might be upset, and I get they care. I'm not understanding that, but I'm thinking, bro, like go out there and do something about. Like you said, bro, like go do something about it, like because he's taking a mick right now. But because they've got a fancy stadium, because they've got their own beer, kind of like they produce their own beer. Because it's all fancy and Tottenham don't win anything, where's the mentality to now then win? Where is that?
Mate,
Where is that
as well?
mentality?
It's been an incredible journey since I've been here, right? And he said in the 22 years, Tottenham have progressed enormously in that period. How? They've won one trophy in that time.
Oh my god! But top four, innit? That's why, because top four is the trophy now. That's what it is, really. If they go out this Champions League this year, and I hope they do, because they deserve it. They go out the Champions League like this guy. I'm telling you now, what are they going to do? Because for them to get back in the Champions League next year, Chelsea are going to get better. Liverpool will surely get better. Arsenal will get stronger. Man United will get stronger. City will be there. Like there ain't no spot for you, There ain't no spot for you. And if Harry Kane leaves this summer, you are finished. That's why this interview now has been put out now, because it's towards that end of transfer window. They're not looking like they're getting top four. They're not looking like they're going to win a trophy. Well, they're not winning a trophy anyway. So let's put this out now. Harry Kane deserves a statue. Harry Kane is a legend. Let's put these out. Put these positive PR spin on it, and let's see if that works out for him. Because sometimes I feel like Harry Kane, sometimes he's a bit of a softie because he wants to feel loved. Sometimes players just want to feel loved, and he's one of them. He's one of them things. You know what, man? They love me around here at least. Like they love me. I'm the main man here. I get what I want. I get the wages I want. I'm not. You know what? Let me stay. And that's why sometimes I look at Harry Kane. I don't want him. Sometimes I look at him and think, you know what? I don't want you, man, because you're so loose. Yeah. You know what I mean, bro?
This comment's hilarious, by the way. I never have understood Leeds' obsession with being all friendly and sucking up to Man United fans. Right, number one, mate, yeah. Most of the mates that I have in my life don't support Arsenal. Why am I not supposed to talk to them? Like, do you know what I'm saying? One of my pals supports Villa. Is that allowed? Am I allowed to speak to my Villa friend? Like, what's going on here? Like, do you only speak to Arsenal fans? Like, what is the matter with these people, man? I'm not 5 years old.
People live in the box. That's a problem, man.
I'm a 40-year-old man. Like, I'm not a child. It's not playground. Like, come on, man. I'm 41 in June. Like, leave me alone, man. I had to shave today. I've got grey hairs coming through, bro. They were everywhere.
Oh,
I thought it was just the light. And I was looking in the mirror. I was like, what? They were grey hair. I had loads of them.
I wish I had a beard, man. I'm going to be a forever baby face, man. It's too much,
it comes through patchy on this side, so I can't ever grow it properly. But,
okay.
I just look like I've slept rough for a couple of weeks and like been homeless or something. It's just like all over.
In the mud, though. In the mud. He's still in the mud.
Yeah, I'm in the mud, man. Yeah. He also said as well, Levy, the journey is not over, and we're still hoping to get the trophies that we need. To get that trophy that we need. Sorry. He then said, when I first came into Tottenham, winning was making sure we stayed in the Premier League. Yeah, and as time goes on, we got more successful. It's about getting into Europa League, getting into Champions League. But obviously, the ultimate is to win trophies. So that's clearly what we're trying to do. It's easier.
So there's no aim, though, is there? It's Europa League. It's just Champions. It's whatever league they're in. That's what they're really talking about. It's whatever league they're really in. It's like, yeah, you know what? If we're in the Europa League, we'll try and win that one. Win a Champions League, bro. There's never been an aim. You sacked Mourinho before you were going to win a Carabao Cup. Remember? You remember that day? They sacked Mourinho on the weekend. Was it on the weekend of the Carabao Cup? I'm sure it was on the weekend.
It was the week, 5 days before that final.
5 days before that final.
Ryan Mason in charge.
Ryan Mason, who literally against Pep Guardiola, like you are absolutely stupid. But that's what I'm saying to you. You deserve everything you get. This is down to you. This is down to your poor management and your lack of awareness sometimes. You know what I mean? But he doesn't have no awareness to win, though. When you have an awareness to win and you're like, you know what? I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. I'm going to make sure this football club wins. Nah, man. You're not there. And they've got Enoch, who, again, what he's done, which is very clever, is that he owns the stadium. So he actually owns the stadium. So he can probably never leave because he owns the stadium. So they are effed, you know. They are actually effed.
Bro, it's
Like,
crazy.
seriously.
It's actually mad when you think about how effed that club is. He also said, I am happy. Am I happy that we've not won more trophies in the last 15 years? Said absolutely not. But I think we've had some fantastic times. We've been in the Champions League a number of times. Yeah, and despite the fact that I feel sick that there is a club in North London that are a bit higher than us at the moment, if I look back over the last 5 years, we've also been above them. So that's what happens. In recent months, then goes on about recent months, there's been ENIC out chance and Levy out and stuff like that. It said, where is it? There it goes. I think there may be some pressure on the Premier League to play a couple of games overseas. Yeah, I think we'll probably it will probably be resisted. I would suspect more likely you will see a cup competition played overseas instead.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
you know that he's behind that as well. Then if he's dropping,
Yeah,
shit
he's
like
behind.
that,
He's behind everything.
he's
That's
pushing that.
behind the Premier League. 100%. What did he say about? What did he say about the point you made before then? Like Arsenal, like bro, they're not your rivals, man. Like they might be your local rivals, but in terms of rivals, like yeah, we finished above them. How many times, bro? You haven't won anything, man. And Arsenal about to win a Premier League. That should make you sick. If I'm a Tottenham fan, that should make you sick. They've won the FA Cup a few times in the past couple of years, and now they're can be on the verge of winning the Premier League. So
yeah, you have your finishing above Arsenal for 5 years trophy. Yeah, they've watched us finish eighth, fifth, and now we're top. And they're not going to. I'd be waiting outside that stadium for him. Yeah, I'd be waiting and giving it to him, telling him straight. Yeah, that's what they got to do, man. That's what they got to do, bro. Yeah. I told Wenger to his face twice, get the fuck out. Yeah, literally right in front of me. I told him straight. Yeah, think what I'd do if my club hadn't won anything for 15 years, man.
Oh my days, that's what I'm saying.
Like, I'll be on the first flight back. I'll be getting sorted out of London Colney real quick.
Bro, but the thing is, because it's the norm for most fans now, like, you know, I know they got the upper era, but if you've been in growing up, you've only seen that 2008. Like most of the fans haven't seen anything like in their lifetime, unless you've been. Did they win the cup in 61? Did they win the Premier League or the Division
One? League in 1961? Yeah.
Yeah. So anyone, so anybody from that, they might have won a couple. I think Ozzy Ardiles won the FA Cup maybe in the 1980s. I don't know. I think he was part of it.
They've won a cup. They've won a couple of cups.
Yeah.
2 FA Cups, I think. And I'm 41 in June, and I've seen them win 4 trophies. That's it.
There you go.
4 trophies, bro. So, even in our peak banter era, we have won 4 FA Cups.
That exactly. In your peak banter era, you've won more trophies than them. And that should send a message to them. But he's happy going on Cambridge University, telling people the success plan behind behind Tottenham Hotspur. Like, come on, mate. But like I said, Harry Kane, if you're going to listen to that dross and you stay here, like, I genuinely, I'm going to start slandering his name, man. I'm going to start saying, you know what? Any conversation we're having, Harry Kane's a sore loser. Harry Kane's his mentality is down the drain. I don't care about his goals anymore. Right now, I'm giving him a bit of respect, saying, you know what? Fair enough. Now you've got a chance to move. But if he doesn't move this summer, you are absolutely done out here. Whether it's Man United, whether it's Bayern, whether it's anybody, you have got to leave this summer. This is your last chance. But let's see what he does in it. It's a joke.
Yeah, man. Mate, it's funny because I agree. Like I like him as a footballer. I think he's a very good footballer, yeah. But bro, the mentality ain't there. We see that when he's standing over a penalty for England against France.
Yeah.
Still orbiting space. Like it's a joke. Every big game that guy's played, he's bottled it. Every single one.
Really.
Every single final he's been in, he has bottled it. Yeah, and it's like, or every single final, Champions League final, no shots at all. Like every League Cup final, no shots.
Has he even scored in a knockout game? I can't remember. Has he even scored in a knockout game?
He definitely didn't. Well, he didn't play in the semis of the Champions League. Maybe.
Let us know in the chat. Like, has he even scored in a knockout game? Because even in the final, Weghorst, has done more in the final than he has ever. You know what I mean? So, Yeah, man. Like I said to you, man, he's another one. It's saying it's Arteta Oli 2.0. Listen, if you don't win the league, then yeah. You know what I mean? Like, let's be real. Don't win the league, then yeah. So, bro, like I said, you know what it is for me though, with Tottenham and with Harry Kane, it just depends on what the fans do, man. If the fans are serious enough, they'll do a protest. If they're not, then they'll just be crying and they'll just be moaning about their football club, but nothing ever gets done. At least we're trying to get the Glazers out after the mishap of only 16 years. Imagine a mishap of 16 years compared to your club that's been there for how long? 20 odd years Levy's been there, and still nothing's been done about it. That's mad. That's absolutely mad.
He's not
honestly.
interested in football, man. And this is why I get the with the Premier League, because they have a go at like owners like Man City's owners, but then your owners are taking $2 billion out of the club, and he's just using it to boost up his business portfolio. Like, yeah, they ain't interested in winning football matches and winning trophies, and that is why I get the with the Premier League, because they should be looking at that saying, well, hold on a minute, mate. Yeah, you're supposed to be investing in your football club. Yeah, not building this for NFL and music, like, and boxing and that. Like, it's a joke, but probably somewhere along the tree in the chain somewhere, somebody's probably invested from the Premier League into ENIC, and they're probably getting a little kickback somewhere. Yeah, and it's all jobs for the boys. Oh, we'll get like when we had our stadium built, yeah. Like, mate, the dramas we had building that stadium, they got theirs done like that. I know it took a little bit longer, like to get it finished and that, and it cost a lot more. But bro, how can they get planning permission for like this and that, and we might be able to put go-kart in here, and how?
Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? That
trust me. Yeah, and he's probably giving people a little kickback here and there as well. He's a scumbag, mate.
You know what? I think for me, obviously, because he Premier League will get their fair share of what's going to be done. Like, I generally think that the Premier League do get a little bit of a stake in whatever happens at the football club, because they're meant to be. It's meant to be a Premier League like football ground. If they do end up doing other stuff in there, maybe they get a little something out of it. The NFL as well. You know what I mean? They've got, what else is in there? They've got concerts. They've got a bigger platform to build on. So they're going to use Tottenham's leverage for that. So I generally think you're right, you know. And they might be that club that just looks well and looks good. That's what they are, man. They just looks good. Tottenham just looks good. They've got Wi-Fi, they've got a pretty stadium, and that's all they're going to get. No trophies, nothing. And that's what they are, man. Simple as that.
Mate, it's mad. One of my pals sent me this text yesterday. Where is it? I put it on my Instagram, yeah. He said, so he sent me the quotes about Levy, yeah. But I didn't realize that it was from this university thing, yeah. Right. But he said about winning trophies and all that. He goes, never refer to my club with these fucking losers ever again. They are not my rivals. They're bona fide scrubs. He then goes, they are the worst run club I have ever seen, and their mediocrity is facilitated by the snowflake fans and a bunch of South Koreans who smile into their phones while they're out there losing 3-2 to Bournemouth, all because Sonny scored a goal. I bet they don't even know what they're watching, he said.
Oh my God.
It's true, yeah. Most of their fans are South Korean. Real talk.
Yeah, but there you go. But obviously now that's why they want to keep Son Heung-min. They're going to keep him for a long time, because obviously he appeals to the whole of South Korea. He's there basically their Cristiano Ronaldo.
If Kane goes and Son goes, well, number one, the club shop's empty because no one's buying Son shirts anymore, and number two, they've got no goals. Bro, they will literally be down the bottom of the table without them two. Who's going to go there? If you've got half a brain about you, you're looking, mate. Chiellini told us 5 years ago, it's the history of the Tottenham. He told us 5 years ago, bro, that is still true today. What have they done in 5 years?
You know what's crazy? When he actually said that, I was thinking to myself, like, how does he know about the history of Tottenham? Like is he familiar than me? Like, well, how does he know? And then, literally, since then, they've got every single thing that they've been in. Like, every single thing. Like, every tournament they've been in, it's been a bottle job.
Harry
you know what I mean?
Had 71 opportunities to win a trophy, and he's won none. 71, bro.
Wow.
Like 71 cup competitions and leagues to go for in that, yeah? And World Cups and Euros and stuff like that. You had it all together, 71 trophies. He ain't won any.
That's mad, you know, when you deep it. And that shows you every single time. I would have been looking at that thinking, after 3 or 4 years, thinking, you know what? I don't think I'm going to win anything here, man. Every time I keep going out, like, we keep going out. That Champions League final should have been the last straw for me. Be like, you know what? That's it now. I've just seen the Champions League right past me. and
Yeah, I'm
I have
walking
not won
past
it.
it with my loser's medal. That always cracks me up as well. Yeah, I'd refuse the medal. Like when you go up to
Yeah,
get
I'll take it off.
the runners up one, they always let them pull it on, then they take it straight back off. I just say I don't want it.
Yeah,
What do
just
you want
give it
that
me.
for?
Give it me in my hand. I've seen
Yeah,
people say, give it me in my hand. I'd say, give it me hand. And I'd walk
I
on,
wouldn't
and
even
then
want
I'd
it.
probably bin
I
it
wouldn't
off.
even. I
I don't
wouldn't
want no
even walk
loser
up
medal.
there. Fuck the respect. I've just lost the final. Fuck your respect. Yeah, I ain't walking up there to get a loser's medal. Like it's like the worst ones when you were losing it at the old Wembley and you had to walk all them steps, man. Like you go all the way
Oh,
up the
yeah.
steps, to your loser's medal, and come all the way back down.
Oh, my God, man. Back in the old Wembley, that was crazy, man. Luckily now, it's just a quick up and down. I don't really
Mm.
like the new Wembley, the way it's kind of done. You know, when they do the trophy, it's quite cramped up, man. Don't
Yeah.
know, man. They need to make it a little bit of a,
The
when
fans
they
are
do it with the
super
Champions
close
League.
as well, isn't they? The fans are like, I remember when he
Yeah,
got this up, like Bruno and all that, they were grabbing hold of him as he's coming out, aren't they? They're all trying to get
yeah,
photos.
man.
That's all well and good until somebody gets injured, isn't it? Like, you know
Still
what
get
fans are like,
smacked in.
man, especially when they've been on the sauce and that. Do you know what I mean?
Sana getting smacked in again. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, man. Oh my God.
Anyway, let's get on to United, man. Where's these Qataris, bro? Talk to me. Where are
Listen,
they?
man. I don't know. Literally, I'm checking Manchester Airport. I'm checking the flights. I'm checking everything. Private jets. Listen, man. It's the 28th of April is the deadline. Like that is a so-called official deadline. But these Glazers, there was a report. I don't know if you seen it yesterday. The amount of people that are in the Glazer family. It's about 8 or 9. Yeah, they all want 1 billion each. This is why. Like for you, if you get 5 billion, yeah, and you spread it across 10 people, like it's like for them, they're thinking, you know what, it's not a lot. I mean, I'm not really getting what I want. Like, but they want 1 billion each. So they can lick off that and obviously probably invest in something with that 1 billion. Like generally, I do still believe that we will get new owners, but how long it takes is a bit of a worry for me because we need to start securing transfers early because you got to remember every single club will be going for the same players now, Lee. Like before back in the day, you used to have your signing and our signing. Like now, everyone goes for the same players. Caicedo, United, Arsenal, Chelsea, everybody we have to Caicedo. McAllister, Liverpool, United, so forth. Like everyone will go for every single kind of signing possible. So we need to get it really done ASAP. So I just think it's a case of formality, and obviously Glazers being greedy because they want to literally fork out 1 billion each. Every man gets 1 billion each, and it's just greedy, innit? But they're businessmen, and that's what I still got to believe in my head. Like as much as I want them, they are businessmen. They couldn't care less about me or you. They couldn't. Like the Cronkies couldn't. If they get what they want, if they get the best shirt and they like that shirt, they're still gonna put it out there because they've got a nice pink kit, so then everyone, it's a bit more, what's it, unisex, or girls can wear it, men, like it appeals to everyone. Like everything that they've done now, it would appeal to everyone. So it just what they're trying to do is they're just trying to, they're trying to buy out more time and also get more money, 7 billion, which is crazy. Qataris can pay for it, but when you say now you've got something in the shop, yeah, you want it, but you're like, really, I need it, but do I have to pay that amount for it? Like, should I just go somewhere else and go and get it for cheaper? That's what the Qataris are thinking. They're thinking, we can pay for it, but you lot are taking a piss.
Yeah, we can
You
pay
lot
for
are
it.
taking a
We
piss
can
out.
just go across the road to Liverpool and go and get them for cheaper.
But there you go. It's
True,
exactly
isn't it?
that. It's true, man. So they're thinking to themselves, you know what? We've still got to sort the training ground out. We've still got to sort the infrastructure. We've still got to sort the stadium as well. Like, there's so much to do. So they're thinking to themselves, you know
Go
what,
get
man?
pest control in to get rid of the rats.
Yeah, the roof's leaking.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's
The
right.
roof's
We're in
leaking.
that camp as well, mate. Ours is leaking too, so we're cool.
Oh my days! Everything's leaking. Like,
It's mad, isn't it?
everything about the
Premier League
ground.
football clubs, so you've got leaky roofs. It's pathetic. It's
It's
like, come on,
pathetic,
man. Got billions of pounds coming in every couple of years and that, yeah. Like, mad. You got
Imagine what
billionaires.
some that though. Imagine like you're in that stadium and they say that the walls full of like I don't know, the roof is full of I don't know like what's it called what's the word I'm looking for, full of filth, bacteria. You don't know what's in there, so that rain that's coming
Yeah,
down
that
through
moldy,
the roof.
green, slimy crap.
Exactly. How is that even like healthy or even like safe? But yet they can do what they want because the Premier League know that Man United still create revenue. Why do you think every single year we're on FA Cup, we're on every single match? Have you noticed this year? We're on every single game this
Yep.
month. Every single game. Man United versus Reading, yeah, on TV. Man United versus Everton on TV. When there's clearly better games on the FA Cup, but they put Man United first. So it doesn't matter how bad the stadium is, how whatever it is, it looks better. Man United just sells money, and that's all. That's really what it is, you know. So, bro, I just hope it's formalized soon, man, because I'm starting to get a bit tired of it. Like I said, it's got about 10 days left, 8 days left, whatever it is. And then hopefully we can start hearing that there's someone buying the football club. Like there's someone. Because if they stay on, Lee, it could get proper ugly. You know how the Tottenham fans are not doing anything about it? These guys.
Oh, you lot would. Yeah, you lot would. You lot would, man.
We will find out what
shop up and that. Do you know what I mean? Like, go looting.
It will get crazy. And you know what? Remember when Richard Arnold got found out in his pub? They went to his pub. And they went over there and then remember the interview? Richard Arnold, he was in the pub with all them fans and they were asking him, like, what's going on this summer? Are you spending a lot of money? They went to him and obviously someone filmed it and it went out viral, social media, etc., etc. Like, they will find out where they are and they'll see what they do.
They went to Woodward's house, didn't they? They started throwing fireworks off of that.
Exactly. So if they don't sell, it could get ugly, man. It really, really could get ugly. And they know they can't afford to let that slip. They can't afford to.
Like, so the easiest way to fuck Man United's owners up, yeah, it's just like if you go into the games, just all go and sit on the pitch.
There you
still
go.
Go and do a sit down. Just go all jump. Yeah, or throw tennis balls on the pitch or
who did that, by the way? Was it Blackpool? Blackpool,
yeah.
Wasn't it?
Yeah. Throw tennis balls on the pitch. That's class, man. Yeah, mate.
Tissues.
Yeah,
tissues.
But just go and sit on the pitch. Get the game called off every week. Yeah, and eventually they'll sell up, mate. Because if the games are getting called off every single week, right. Eventually, they'll say, boy, this is too much ag. I'm getting out of here. Yep.
And this is the thing. I think that's where... But you know what they try to do? Now they don't go to that hotel. They go to the hotel near me, which is not far away from here. They don't go to Lowry anymore. They used to go to Lowry, but they don't go there anymore. And also now, they all come in their own cars. So they don't come in together. You know how normally it was being cars and whatnot? You know what I mean? So they don't come in cars. So now they come separately. So... Yeah, but sooner or later, like I said to you, they'll find where their away bus is and not let the away fans in. Late away bus come in and then they're late and then next thing you know, there's no game. So United fans will find a way.
Yeah, just block the road.
United fans will find a way.
That's a great idea. Yeah, just block the road. You ain't coming through. And what are you going to do? There's 5,000 of us blocking the road, mate.
But there you go. Exactly. And then, like I said, if these guys can get away with it, what's these little environmentalists?
Oh, what do they do? I see a video yesterday, yeah. They glued themselves to an oil tanker, but it turned out it was vegetable oil, not oil. Bro, they were sat on top of the oil tanker and glued themselves to it. Yeah, and it turned out it was vegetable oil.
Pathetic, honestly, man. The way they come into shops and they start
like... Did you see the snooker table the other day as well? Like, what was that all about? Did you see
snooker?
Did you not see it? The snooker, bro. Like, let me find a picture, man. Bro, he's gone. Let me see if I can find a video of it, actually.
Yeah, bro.
Man. These people are crazy, mate. These people are actually off their nut.
Yeah, they're off their nuts, man. They went to the races as well yesterday.
Yeah, watch this. Check this. This is funny, bro. You just have to laugh.
Yeah, let's see this.
I don't quite know what that was for.
Oh my god.
Look at him.
Oh my days.
Hey, they all just sat in the crowd saying, just get him off. Go and weigh him in, mate. Just all go and drag him off.
What's the snooker? What's with snooker though? What's I don't understand. What's the environment about that?
That was for hang on one sec. That was for imagine sitting there watching that and then that happens. That was the World Championship.
So
mid-game. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't understand what snooker got to do with the environment or anything like that. What harm does it do?
Yeah, it was a stop. It was a stop oil. Stop oil.
Stop oil. But at snooker,
what's snooker got to do with anything?
The balls are plastic, aren't they? Don't know. That's crazy. At the most, I think snooker. By the way, I always see it, and I think, oh my, I could never watch that and sit there and watch that. I really couldn't.
Oh, it's boring, isn't it? It is boring.
It's boring, man.
I'm playing it every now and again. Yeah, I'm not very good, but sitting there and watching that, like, you have got to be a special type of bored. Like, seriously. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Big up Nick
Crazy.
for the donation, man. Come on, big up everyone inside. Big up Lewis, man.
Big up Lewis, man.
We're gonna be on together on Tuesday, by the way, on here. We're gonna be having a little look forward to the game next Wednesday as well. So make sure you keep your eyes on the City Extra people. But man. Yeah, these Qataris, man. I've just got this little feeling it ain't gonna happen. Do you know that? I just think that
they don't do that to me.
Wiggle their way out of selling it. I just think.
Listen, mate. Like I said to you, I'll be on the front line, mate. You'll see me there, man. I'm not one of the fans where I don't get involved. I started the first protest. You know what I mean? That happened at United. I organised it. It happened. So best believe I will be in there on the front line in them protests, mate. You know what I'm saying to you? So listen, I think it's going to be crazy because if they know how toxic it'll be for the fans, for the manager. Like the manager could leave. The manager could be like, you know what, F this, man. I don't want to be in a toxic environment. Take me back to Ajax, where I'm loved over there, where the football clubs run right, and I'll be happy there. The players as well, it's a bit uncomfortable for them as well. So all in all, man, it needs to get solved ASAP, man. ASAP, man. It needs to get solved because we need to be on a good road, man. Like we need to be winning trophies, innit? Like Man City about to do a three-peat this year. Like, imagine Man City do the three-peat. They win the Champions League. They win the treble. All in this season, mate. It's carnage, man. Like, you cannot let that happen, man. You know what I mean? We got Sevilla, beat Sevilla, and then obviously Brighton in the FA Cup, man. So, you know what I mean? It's a big week for United this week, man. It genuinely is. Big week,
your season could genuinely go up a level, or it could be finished.
Finished, yeah. Could be like Chelsea. Like, and you know what I mean? Like, they're going to be cooking us, like, Chelsea Football Club are going to be cooking us. Like, less of that, mate.
If I was a Chelsea fan right now, I wouldn't be talking to anyone, mate. I'd just be keep quiet. Go and sit with Tottenham. Sit
with them Chelsea, the Real Madrid players, innit? Have a little chat with them, João Felix and them, and have a little relaxation and discussion.
Hey, do you know what I mean? So I've seen loads of people like saying that that's not an issue, and I'm like, hang on, João Felix is sitting there chatting away to all these Madrid men. Yeah, then I see Kovacic sitting there with Modric, and I'm like, they're literally taking the piss out of the fans here.
Yeah.
Like all well and good, they're all mates and all of that. Cool, I get that. But don't be sitting there smiling and posing for pictures when you've just lost a game and you're 11th in the league.
Yeah. Like, and by the way, them Chelsea fans, double standards, mate. If that was Mason Mount, because I've seen a lot of people going at Mason Mount for doing the same thing. And now, are you going to have the same energy for João Felix? Because it's your favourite player and he's okay. Like, you got the same energy for them. You know what I'm saying? So, and the photographer knew what he was doing, you know. The photographer knew what he was doing there. You know what? How can I get a picture there, yeah, and just rile them up? But listen, man, Felix is on loan. He literally could go to any club at the end of the season. If no one want him, they can have him.
I'll take him at Arsenal. I don't care that he's had a shoot at Chelsea. I'll take him in a heartbeat. Yeah.
The only thing is how much it's going to cost. Apparently, they're saying 80 million. Atletico Madrid today have come out and said, if you want the 80 million, pay up the 80 million, then you can have him. I don't think they want him back. So, you know what I mean? They want to get rid of him. They've got Depay. They've got whatever they want. Simeone don't want him. Let's be honest. Simeone would not let him go if he didn't want to. If he didn't want to. I know he signed a contract, but I think they've just kind of done that to get more money. And he's kind of said, you know what? I'll sign a new contract, but then later on, you've got to sell me for this price. So
something man, on there because like he went to Chelsea and then 2 days later Simeone announced he's leaving at the end of the season, and then the day after he said he's coming in.
Leaving? Okay.
Yeah, so that was 2 days after Felix went to Chelsea. Yeah, then the day after that, Atleti announced that they signed Felix. Yeah, and it's like something dodgy with that Felix and Simeone, man. Yeah, like how can he leave and then Simeone say, right, I'm leaving now.
Player power.
Because maybe he wanted to keep him and maybe the club said, no, he's going on loan. Yeah, so then he's gone, fuck it, I'm leaving. And then the next day they signed up Felix to a new deal. All that happened in a week. Yeah. It's like very weird.
Mad, you know.
Hey, I'll take Simeone as well. I'll take him in a heartbeat.
Arteta flops that league, you'll get Simeone there, and then you're looking at a league that's crazy. Enrique
Ancelotti's available in the summer as well, mate. I'll take him in a heartbeat. What's a manager? Fucking hell, mate.
Bro,
that guy's a joke.
Top manager. Hala Madrid, by the way. Hala Madrid. Because that's the only hope of something.
We're all Madrid fans. Mate, I was watching the Football Terrace last night. They had a load of City fans on there, and they all going, yeah, we're going to slap City. We're going to slap Madrid. I'm thinking, you're going to slap Madrid. Then in the next breath, they're all sitting there going, yeah, but Arsenal are favourites to win the league. Like, so hold on a minute. You're saying that we're favourites and we should win the league, but you're going to slap Madrid. Make this make any sense?
Make that make sense.
Madrid are winning that
Listen.
again. Trust me, they will beat AC Milan in the final. They'll get AC Milan and they'll beat them in the final.
Please, Man City, if they win that Champions League, like honestly, that's the only thing that I can say. What's the song? Champions of Europe.
You'll
You'll never
sing
sing that. You know what I mean? Like, we sing that every day. So that's the only thing right now where I can say to Steve, when you win the Champions League, and he's like, oh, well, you know, maybe this and maybe that. But Haaland, man, this is the thing, man. Haaland, man.
Mate, I
That's
couldn't believe he missed that penalty.
Oh my God. But you know what it was? It's because of Goretzka. You see what Goretzka did? There was a little bit of, I don't know, someone threw something in it. And after that, he goes to the referee, let me just pick that up. And
Yeah,
Haaland, by
he's
then,
about to take it.
yeah, I was about to take it. And then Haaland literally just flapped it, mate. He went for the power. And that's when you know when you're nervous. He went for the power and literally bang over the top. And it was crazy, man. Absolutely crazy.
So you know,
what I mean?
them Germans are crazy as well, though, man. Yeah, and they were all them Germans behind the crowd, behind the goal. Not one of them flinched when that ball came towards them.
No.
They were hanging onto that pole, yeah, for dear life. Did you see the guy fall? Did you see him swing?
Yeah.
But none of them flinched, bro. He powered that ball, and they just all stood there. Now, I know there's a little net
man.
there. Yeah, but I mean, come on, man. Like, that net's gonna move. Like,
Yeah, man. They
crazy.
man.
They're
like,
up to Meccano, though, bro. Oh my God, mate. If he's still there next season, that club are buried. Yeah,
that guy, the ultimate bozo.
Upper Maguire.
Yeah, you know what? He did call him that, you know. I see the video, I said,
the commentary, he did.
That commentator, man.
Maguire.
You are slide. Upper Maguire. He's the biggest bozo. You know how you have the chairman of the bozo? He's the chairman of the bozo, man. This guy is a liability. Like, what are you doing? Like that. I don't know. People said it wasn't a foul, yeah, but he could have got a red card, and then you slip you got to give away a penalty, and then you slip at the vital moment. And Haaland's touch wasn't that great, you know. You know when he took it on his it wasn't that great. If he'd have just stood on his feet, he could have been able to slide tackle that one away.
But do you know what? When they got that breakaway, yeah, when he nodded the ball down and then he peeled off on the halfway line. Yeah. Upper Meccano didn't go towards him. He went straight backwards. If he had gone towards him a little bit, he probably would never have slipped and would have won the ball. He's a proper knob, man. Like that guy totally ruined that tie for Bayern Munich. Like he was at fault for 3 of the 4 goals. Yeah. And gave away a penalty. And he got sent off and revoked. Like, come on, man. Like, if he's still alive right now, that's a miracle, mate. Because them Bayern fans are ruthless.
They'll go find him, mate. I'm telling you.
You know what it is? Into his house already.
You know what it is, though, as well, though. I remember as well. They need a striker, man. Like, I looked at them and I thought, Bayern without a striker.
Mate, I was shocked when they said that Choupo-Moting had scored 17 goals this season. I was like, what, really? 17.
You know what? He's decent, you know? Yeah, he's decent. You know what? He's a reliable figure for them. But again, scoring in the German league is all well and fun, in it. You know what I mean? Let's be honest, man. Yeah, I do still want Osimhen, but Bayern will go for him this summer. Bayern have literally just said right now, I think Fabrizio Romano says here, we confirms a plan to go for a new striker. We missed that. You can assume that we'll strengthen our squad and we'll be able to compete in the league and the Champions League. Oliver Kahn dismissed. Rumors are not true. Oh my days. Oliver Kahn, he might be getting dismissed. Jeez. Wow. Look at this.
That's how big clubs roll, bro. That's how big clubs roll. They don't care, mate. Look at that team, yeah. They're top of the league. Yeah. They're going to win the league. Well, you think they'd win the league? Yeah, but can you imagine if they were on for a treble, yeah? Now they've only got the league left.
Bro, them man are ruthless, you know. They sent him to go to university to study about, you know, becoming a director or whatnot. They sent him away to study, and yet they're going to sack him. That's mad, you know.
He's a club legend, man. Like a proper legend. Like they don't.
He's a Bayern president, you know. Said that Bayern president. So they have a president at the top. This is a good thing about having a president rather than owners. Have a president, then have your investor, whoever it is, who brings in the money, and then you have a president, and everyone above him. It's like a hierarchy. Then you can sack people who you want. You don't have to have a beef friendship. You can say, you lot, Slama Hibovic, I think it is, Ule Honas, and whoever is over there, you lot are my puppets, basically, and I will tell you what to do. And it's not, like I said, Yusuf says it right there. It's not personal. It's not
Mate, this
personal,
is
man.
why Real Madrid and Bayern Munich are so elite. 'Cause they've both got presidents that are ruthless. Yeah, look at
Presidents are
Florentino
the most
Perez, man. Did you see that tweet they put out? Did you see it?
Oh
Real
my
Madrid.
God.
Bro, they do not play, mate. They are taking no prisoners, mate. They're like, yo,
6-minute
you want
video.
to slag us off? Yeah, cool. Drop a 4-minute video. They didn't even put
Bro,
a caption on the video or nothing. Like they just put the video, no words,
It was
nothing.
self-explanatory. It was. You know how normally some videos don't need to tell it, like, don't need a caption to tell a story. It didn't need words to tell the story. Like, you could see what the words were.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Like
they don't muck about.
That's a good point. There aren't many number 9s as well, like Lewandowski. There's not number 9s everywhere right now, and they're going to cost a premium. That's why Harry Kane will be sought after. Like, Harry Kane will be a hunted man, like the way Thingy will be as well. There's a lot of clubs that are getting wanted, man. It's ridiculous. Sadio Mane is going to leave as well next season. I wonder who gets him. So,
mate, he's been a flop since he's been there, man. Big time. He's flopped. He's
big flop.
Do you know he's only 31?
Yeah, no. But he plays like he's 39, man. You know what I mean? Right now,
he looks like he's 39 as well. Mate, I couldn't believe it. I see it the other day. He just turned 31 the other day. I was like, no way is he 31, bro. Check his passport.
31, man. It's crazy. So,
mad.
He'll be playing in Saudi Arabian League, man. I'm telling you, I think he's kind of done, man. I'll be honest with you.
I'm talking about the Saudi Arabian League. Did you see Ronaldo lose again the other day? Did you see him headlock the geezers to the floor? Like, put him in a headlock.
How is that not a red card, Joe? How's that not a red card?
It's Ronaldo. They can't send him off. Can't send Ronaldo
You know what,
off.
though?
He gets shit on the pitch and they wouldn't send him off. Do you know what I mean?
Mate, that guy, that referee.
Did you see him when he was walking off, though? All the fans were singing, Messi, Messi.
Messi.
Big
up Igalo. Big up Igalo, though. Igalo, man, he scored the 2 goals, man. You get me? So big up Uncle Igalo, man. He showed him up and that, but the way he headlocked that player and then done nothing about it. Now they're literally not going to win the league. I don't even know. Let me check the Saudi Arabian League, like.
Yeah, they're 3 points off the top. I'm just looking now. 3 points off the top, and the team at the top, and Nuno Espirito Santo's team, and they got a game in hand.
Wow, they got a game in hand as well.
If they win that game in hand, they're 6 clear, and I think they've only got 6 games, 6 games left. They play.
How many games is there in the league?
30, man. Yeah, there's 16 teams, so they'll play 30 games. Yeah,
they're not going to lose that. They're not going to lose that.
If Nuno's team win that game in hand, mate, there's 6 behind with 6 to play.
Nuno's won a trophy more than Tottenham again. Should have kept him.
They've only lost 1 game all year, bro. The Nuno's team has conceded 8 goals in that league all season. That's mad. They've won pretty much all their games in a row. It's crazy. Yeah, he's gone all the way out to Saudi. And bro, he might not even come second, because the team in third have got a game in hand, and they're 3 behind. And they've got 3 behind. So if they win that game in hand, they go for second. And now
do you reckon he stays 1 more year? Do you reckon he stays another year, Ronaldo?
Yeah, because his ego won't allow him to leave there unless he wins something, mate.
Yeah,
he'll have to stay there.
Yeah, you have to stay there, innit? Like, that's mad, when you deep it. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's mental,
man.
Yeah, it's mad. Man. It's actually mad. Yeah, Nuno's going to win the league, man.
Nuno. Trophy
Nuno.
Spurs.
Yeah, crazy. 2 penalties as well, Igalo, man.
Yeah, 2 penalties. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? So he was crying. Obviously, he didn't get his penalty because, like I said, you know what I mean? That's what he's been doing. But yeah, man, that's crazy, man. That's actually crazy, man. Honestly,
I'm here for it, mate. I might have to watch the running for the rest of the season.
Yeah, it's always on Sky Sports, Sky Sports Football. It's always on there. Yeah, it's always on there for free because obviously Ronaldo, obviously he's in there, and obviously they want to show it. They want to make sure it's publicized and whatnot. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Sky Sports have done well on YouTube, man. They're basically trying to do what we're doing, isn't it? Like they're trying to go more kind of that YouTube route and get more fans following their football and whatnot. So yeah, man, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Yeah, before we wrap this up,
you guys got a big game, man. You got a big game tomorrow, innit?
Yeah, Southampton, man. I think we'll beat them, to be honest. Although I said that about West Ham. I don't know, man. Even if we go 2-0 up, I ain't going to be comfortable. Like, I don't know, man. Saliba's apparently like 50-50, he might make it, but I don't think he will. Like he was on the little spinning bikes the other day in training, so
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't think he's going to be fit. Arteta's doing this press conference later today, I think. In fact,
Okay.
Has he already done it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he has
Yeah.
done
Now,
it.
hopefully, you got to win, man. You must, man. Like I said to you, man, I'm backing you a lot because obviously I don't want City to win the three-peat. So to get back into the groove, and then hopefully, then it's back to pressure on City. Innit? Then you got to play them on Wednesday as well. It's mad, the football that people are playing. Like City have got to play Saturday, then Wednesday. It's the football this season, like it's mad, when you deep it, like the amount of football people have played this year, it's absolutely crazy. It's mad,
Yeah, Arteta said that Saliba's not going to make it. Yeah, he said he's not going to make it. No, he said
he's already put it out there. Yeah,
he said he's not progressing as quickly as we'd hoped. It's a bit delicate, so we want to be certain that when we push him, that he's ready to absorb the load and the risk. So it's not possible at the moment. He then asked,
look at the words man they're using: absorb the load and the risk. Like,
do you know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to have dramatized this crap, isn't it? Like he's got a back injury. Like, don't just say he's got a back injury and it's too stressful. Right? Zinchenko's apparently hit and miss as well. It's not certain. It's a muscular injury. Do you know what's funny about that? Yeah, he's got a groin strain. Yes, I put out on my Insta. I said, I'm not surprised he had his legs wide open at Anfield.
Wow.
Right, his legs were like this. He's got a fucking groin strain. Like,
you're gonna make him cry, man. Leave him alone, man. He's gonna cry.
Yeah, he's a bit soft, isn't he? I can't lie. Yeah, he's a bit soft. Yeah, holding against Haaland on my days. Pray for us on Wednesday next week.
Seriously, man, it's gonna be mad. That game is gonna.
Hey, listen, after I watched that Bayern game last night, I'm kind of confident we can score. Like, and Nathan Ake's out now, so I think he's going to be out. He went off yesterday with a hamstring, I think. So yeah, man. I think I'm kind of confident, but we got to get this job done against Saints first, man. We can go 7 points clear if we win. So if we win, just get up to the Etihad, man, and park the bus. Yeah, just get out of there with 4. Yeah, and then that's another game chalked off. Still 7 clear. They'll have
still 7 clear. Yeah.
They'll have 2 games in hand though. But then we play Chelsea the day before they play West Ham. So then have 3 games in hand. But if we beat Chelsea as well, we could be 10 clear, man, with 4 to play. Yeah, and they'll have 3 games in hand. All of a sudden, they've got to win 3 more games. Yeah, just to catch us up and then play their actual game. So the pressure on them, especially now they're in the semi as well. So yeah, man, we just got to.
Interesting, man. Big running, man. Every game's like a cup final, man. I know it's cliche, but every game's a cup final.
Yeah, man. So let's hope we get over the line, mate, because I deserve to see Arsenal win a title. Mate, I had to shave this off because I've got grey hairs coming through, man. Like last time we won the league, baby face, like 21 years old. It's been
me out there. Prime League Gunner.
Well, Prime League Gunner was destroying everything, mate. Do you know what I'm saying?
None said.
Yeah, on that bombshell.
Definitely end on that.
Yeah, what you got coming up, man?
Yeah, man. Watch along today, man, guys. Watch along today. I'll be live at 7 p.m. So tune in, man. I know, listen, people, if we lose, it's going to be mad. But listen, if we're there, innit? So tune in, 7 p.m. live watch along, man. Big up to the community, man. Love this show, man.
Yeah, come on. Big up, man. Make sure you sub to Say's channel. There's nearly 800 in here. The link's in the title, people. Is it Eid tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah, I reckon it's going to be Eid tomorrow. It could be Saturday, but they're saying likely tomorrow. So
that's gone quick, man.
Yeah,
that's gone super quick.
Yeah, it's gone quick. Yeah, man. Ramadan always goes massively quick. Like just the days just go fly by, man. So yeah, man. Big up, man.
I can't. Big up to everyone fasting and that, man. I couldn't do that, bro. I can't lie.
Yeah, but it's getting easier though. It's getting easier now because the days are a bit more shorter. But a couple of years ago, it was in the summer and it was tough then. Now it's not too bad. The weather's averages about 12 degrees in the UK.
It goes back a month every year, right?
Yeah, no, 12 days. So every year, 12 days back. So every year, you're getting back to now we're getting towards the winter. So in a few years, you'll be laughing, mate. You know what I mean? We'll be eating the same time as you in the morning. You know what I mean? In a couple of years. So, yeah.
Give us your score prediction quickly for the game tonight.
I'm going to go with today. I'm going to go with 2-1, and then Brighton. I can't lie to you, man. Penalties. Yeah,
I think you're losing both. I can't lie, and I'm not just saying that to rub it in. I actually think you're going to lose to Seville tonight. and I think Brighton will rip you apart.
Monday
think they'll
with
rip
no
you, man.
show on Monday.
I think Matoma, Danny Welbeck's going to dunk on you. Yeah, Matoma. Like, they got a good team, man. The way they played Chelsea and Tottenham off the park, mate. Yeah, now Wembley, bigger pitch. Like, they can use Matoma's pace. That guy, the way he dribbles is insane, mate. Like,
he's a quality player, man.
It's like watching Hazard, man. Like, the way he just glides. Yeah, top
glides,
player,
man. It's literally effortless. It's effortless, man. Effortless.
Yeah,
So,
man.
yeah,
Listen,
man.
big up to everyone inside, man. We are going to wrap this up, though. But I'll be back again later. I'm going to pre-record a press conference reaction. I'm not going to live stream it. And I'll have a video out on the second channel as well later. So keep your eyes peeled for that, people. Big up to everyone inside, man. And yeah, we're out of here. Good luck tonight, mate.
Pray.
Later.